Leo's startup, which is actually EdTech company. So here it is like a conversation between these two guys. So the first thing first is right now your everything is down. This is Ray's first advice. But exactly, virtual machine comes with a serious disadvantage. So is there any better solution? Ray said that yes, I have this. And I will walk through the container and Docker step by step. Hello and welcome to CloudFolks HUB. My name is Bhavesh Atara. In the last episode, Ray promised Leo that I will explain you about container technology in the next episode. So our superhero, our founder, Leo is super excited to understand what is container. So in the morning, Ray just called Leo and also said that I understood that virtual machines are heavyweight while containers are lightweight. I also understood that nowadays companies are using containers to host application instead of virtual machine. But before you explain me about the containers, I have two questions in my mind. I want you to answer this first, then we can go for the container explanation. So here we have Leo's questions. First, how exactly is a container lighter than VM? How we can say that containers are kind of lightweight virtual machine? I want to understand this first. And another one is, what are the architectural differences between virtual machine and containers? So these are two questions of Leo. Now Ray is going to answer this. So Ray, first of all, Ray said that your questions are good and valid, but before I am going to answer these questions, you must have knowledge of this. First of all, you need to understand how the operating system architecture works. Means you have to understand how operating system like Windows and Linux or Mac OS that we are using, you have to understand how it works. Another thing is, you must have knowledge of how application runs inside the OS. Right. Now, if you have knowledge of this, it's very good. I am going to answer these questions first. But if you don't have this knowledge, then it would be difficult to understand the container, or it would be difficult to find answer of your questions. So, Leo, you tell me that do you have exact knowledge of these two? If not, tell me, I will start from this. Now, our founder Leo said that I roughly understood that. I have little bit idea about this, but if you could explain it properly, it would be good for me. Right? Because whenever you are going to understand some technologies, if your foundational knowledge is very high, it would be easy for you to understand. Right? So we have to start with the foundation. And Leo said exactly that, do one thing, Ray. I want you to explain me this first, then we will go for the container. We have enough time to understand the process. Right? So Ray said, perfect, let's start by understanding the real architecture of OS and how application interact with, then we will go for the container technologies. Now, here Ray is actually explaining about operating system architecture, right? Now, before I am going to start this process, first of all, we need to understand there is hardware in the computer. So, if I am going to talk about laptop computer, desktop computer, or even server, there are mainly four components: CPU, RAM, disk, and network. As a human, we cannot directly communicate with this particular hardware, so we are using operating system. Now, whatever the communication we want to establish with the hardware, we are doing this with the help of operating system. Now, for any operating system like Windows, Linux, or Mac, the operating system having two major components. One, they call it kernel, and another component we have is called application layer. First of all, we are going to talk about kernel. The kernel is a main part of operating system, even we call it like a core part. Now this core part is actually communicating or managing this hardware. So kernel component of operating system is actually communicating with the hardware. Now, when we want to use any disk, what we are using? We are using application. Let's say that if I am going to open this particular picture, you will find out that in this computer I have MySQL server installed and MySQL server wants to access this. Now MySQL server cannot directly access this hardware. Whenever they wants to access anything, means any application running inside your computer wants to access anything, they needs to go through the kernel, right? So application cannot directly control the hardware. They must request service from kernel, right? Because kernel is going to communicate with hardware. Now, we have another question as well that okay, how this application is going to talk with the kernel? So in order to communicate with kernel, application uses another part of operating system called application layer. So if you look at this, we have this kind of hierarchy. We have application who is going to communicate with application layer is going to communicate with kernel, and kernel is going to communicate with physical hardware. Now this application layer is also provided by operating system, right? So here, if I am going to talk about application layer, the application layer is created by operating system, gives you safe and easy environment for application to run. Whatever applications that you are installing, you are actually installing this application inside the application layer. It provides standard library, API and service that application use to communicate with kernel. So all the applications are communicating with kernel through the application layer without dealing with the complex hardware detail. Because of the application layer, it would be easy for us to develop application which can easily communicate with the kernel. Without application layer, every application would have to directly manage complex system calls with kernel, making development very complicated and unsafe. So, application will provide you two interfaces. One, kernel who is going to communicate with hardware. Another component we have is application layer who is going to communicate with kernel. So our application is going to communicate through the application layer, through the kernel and then hardware. So this is how our whole process works in terms of application. Now let's understand that how application runs on this kind of architecture. User application like Java application server, Node.js, API server or database servers run inside the application layer. Application set system calls like kernel to request actions like reading files, storing data, sending data over network, allocating memory. So these are requirement of applications, right? Now applications cannot communicate directly with the kernel. So what they are doing? These system calls pass through the application layer environment and forwarded to the kernel. The kernel processes this request and directly interact with the hardware to complete the task. The applications never directly interact with hardware. Kernel handle everything through the managed access, right? At the end, what I am trying to explain you guys, you have to understand these two components, application layer and kernel, right? And I hope you got complete understanding. Now, what about Leo? Let's understand this as well.
Sorry to interrupt you. I know you guys are enjoying our video a lot because our final ultimate goal is Solution Architect Certification exam. To reach the destination, we required full videos. To create our success story, here we have a 3 path. You can choose any of them. Path number 1, our 6-in-1 program. Our 6-in-1 program include all prerequisite skills which is needed as a cloud engineer. It includes 24/7 support, lifetime update, section-wise practice test, full course practice test with tips and tricks by Bhavesh Attara, how to do exam preparation course, weekly lifetime live session with Bhavesh Attara, and 6 AWS project with documents. Path number 2, you can enroll by paying 499 and get Hindi and English, both the languages, videos of AWS. Path number 3, which is the last one, you can join our YouTube Elite membership. The choice is yours how to create your success story by choosing best one. Best of luck. Thank you.